या द्वादशार्क परिमंदित मूर्तिरेका सिंहासन स्थितिमती उर्गैर्वृतां च देवी मनक्ष्य गतिमो वरतां प्रपन्ना तां नौमि भर्गवपुषं परमार्थराज्ञी.
Maharagniya, the cherished deity popularly known as Kheer Bhavani in Kashmir, is worshipped as the benign, compassionate and protective Divine Mother by Kashmiri Hindus, more commonly called as Kashmiri Pandits. She symbolizes the living faith of her devotees who completely surrender before her and invoke her motherly blessings in their daily prayers. To her millions of devotees, she is the controller of cosmos, a benevolent deity and the mother. Maharagniya is a form of Durga, the mother of the universe or Jagadamba. But unlike other forms of Shakti who are depicted as possessing 8 arms, Ashtabhuji, armed and also carrying a terrifying shade, she is known as Chaturbhuji, possessing 4 arms, always more peaceful, merciful, a great listener to prayers and a giver. Even though she is a Shivani, the Bhavani and in some ways the symbolic Shiv Shakti, yet she is worshipped alone for immensity of her mandate and absolute power as the Divine Mother. The sacred abode of Maharagniya or Kheer Bhavani as she is popularly known in the folklore of Kashmir is situated 22 kilometers from the summer capital Srinagar in a small village called Tulmul in Gandarbal district. Her temple is not a grand or ancient architectural marvel but a simple temple in middle of a spring. Nevertheless, the experiential spirituality and serenity that the grand old chinnar trees provide is unparalleled and worth a visit. So is a traditional cleansing dip required as per tradition before entering the temple complex in the glacial water of the Charan Ganga channel that flows around the holy abode. The mother's legend is itself fascinating. It is held that Lord Hanuman brought her from Lanka after she expressed her desire to go to Sati Desh or Kashmir, following her discomfiture with her ardent devotee Ravana, who committed sin of kidnapping Sita during Ramayana era. Along with an escort of Nagas or snakes, after several stopovers, she finally chose the present site for herself. That it was an ancient place of deity and pilgrimage is mentioned in Gauran's poetic chronicle, Rajtarangni of 9th century. It also finds a mention in Abu Fazl's book, Aine-Akbari. Also, according to a widely held belief, the idol of Maharagniya was located at the root or mool of the mulberry tree or tul in Kashmiri, which gives the place its name. It is also recorded that Swami Vivekananda, who visited the place in 1889, was won over by her command and admonishment at some of his thoughts about constructing a grand temple for her. Much of the restoration and mass popularity of the sacred abode happened in the 18th century, after she appeared in a dream to a spiritual devotee in Srinagar and directed him to follow her and resurrect her seat, which was inundated by great floods that occurred in Kashmir. Taking the form of a snake, she marked the spring boundary, which is essentially the Om in Sharda style. The holy spring is located on the bank of a branch of the river Sindh and has septagonal shape with the apex called Path situated to the east. The northern and southern sides are longer than the western side, which is called Hat. Before the advent of motorized transport, going by boats through the water bodies was the only option to reach the marshy spot. In 1912, in a major development, Maharana Pratap Singh, the ruler of Kashmir, convinced of the greatest powers of Madhur, undertook a renovation project at the site. He got a small marble temple built in the middle of the spring, laid the courtyard with stones, and constructed night shelters, all of which lifted this into a shrine complex. Jyeshtha or the 8th day of Jyeshtha month according to Vikrama calendar is the birth anniversary of Maharagnya. So Maharaja designated the day as the Kheer Bhavani Mela or fair. It continues to be a mega event ever since, when thousands of pilgrims undertake a pilgrimage from every nook and corner of valley and Thronj, the abode. The day also becomes a cultural symbol of community bonding. Even after Exodus following militancy, the pilgrimage has continued uninterrupted in varying scales and devotees coming back for the day in thousands. In joy, devotion, helplessness and prayer, these devotees forget about the sufferings of the world and seek her attention through devotional music, prayers both silent and loud. Even though there is no strictly laid procedure for worship of the Bhavani here, as devotees worship her heart to heart. Still the tradition is to offer milk, rice pudding, sugar cones, a special local mint along with rose petals into the holy spring. Kheer Bhavani is central to faith of every Kashmiri Pandit, an integral part of their identity and culture. It has been the default auspicious place to commence all good in their lives. One hopes and prayers to her divine majesty will always shower her blessings to humanity for eternal times. Long live her majesty. Jai Maharagya.